In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to train your free kicks and your set pieces more effectively. Now, if you're here from watching my last video about my process and how to hit more free kicks, how to be able to score more free kicks, one of the most important aspects of being able to hit and score a free kick is confidence, right? So many times I've stepped into a free kick confident, and I knew before I've even struck the ball that I was gonna score. I just had an innate feeling. And I believe that that innate feeling came from the way I trained, came from the amount of reps I took in training after training in this aspect of the game. And I was so confident that it was going to translate into the game. So this is such an important aspect of being able to hit free kicks, is being able to train them. And now, when I train my free kicks, typically after practice, now, most of the time, I'm tired, right? It was a hard training session, or maybe it wasn't, but I also don't want to fatigue myself or injure myself by hitting 50 free kicks. So how I train is I train in 4 different quadrants, okay? And these quadrants range from about, and the cones are set up just to show you the areas in which I train, and it's not exact spots, right? I might take them from a little bit wider angle over here. I might take them a little bit closer to the goal. I might take them a little bit further back, okay? But it's all gonna be kind of in these 4 areas of the field, okay? And for me, I've figured out early on that I can hit a free kick well with the inside of my foot going up and over the wall, and I can also hit a free kick with laces with power, okay? So from these 2 areas, I focus on hitting laces, okay? From those 2 areas closer to the goal, I focus on hitting with the inside of my foot going up and over the wall. Now, I would give myself 5 to 6 free kicks from each location, about 20, 25 reps, okay? That's not too many after practice, okay, but it's gonna allow me to perfect. So when I hit from this first, and I'm gonna start from section 1, and I'm gonna work my way all the way over. Now, from this area of the field, from a right-footed kicker like myself, I'm only gonna focus on one technique, and that is going up and over the wall to my near post, which typically the goalkeeper would set up as his far post, okay, with the wall in the way. And I'm working on getting the ball up and over into that quadrant, right? I'm giving myself a quadrant. And the most important thing as well is each rep, I'm going through the same process that I would go through in a game, right? This is the technique I use to hit my free kicks to get up and over the wall. I'm gonna try and show you in slow motion to see the way in which I hit it. The way in which I hit this ball is this part of my foot, and my foot's going this way to create that top spin to get the ball not only up, but then down again from a short range into the goal. So from this area, I would hit a ball more laces. So I would line the ball up, okay? I would take a little bit more straighter approach, okay, to the ball, and I'm gonna be working on hitting this ball laces, okay? 5 reps, and I might move it to different areas, okay? But it's the same exact thing. It's the same process that I would hit if I was in a game. So I'd line the ball up, okay? I'd take my steps back. I'd find which quadrant of the goal I'm trying to hit. I know the technique. I'm gonna strike this ball with my laces, but I'm focusing on which quadrant if I'm gonna hit. Okay, so if I'm gonna focus on hitting this top left corner of the quadrant, or sometimes with laces, I'd give a broader area because it's a little bit difficult of a technique to be able to hit a fine spot. So if I'm saying I'm gonna focus on the left side of the goal, then I'm just focusing on going on that side of the frame. Now, same thing, I line the ball up, I focus on that area, I step back, I'm focusing on that area, I find the ball, an imaginary whistle goes off in my head, take a deep breath, find the area, and then I'm gonna practice hitting this ball with that technique. The only area that becomes a little bit different for me is this quadrant right here. So when I hit free kicks from this quadrant, I have 2 different techniques I work on. As a right-footed kicker, I have 2 different free kicks that I can hit from this area. So I might hit a few more balls from this side because I can go with a couple different techniques. The other 3 spots, I know the technique I have to use to be able to score. But in this angle, okay, I can work on hitting balls up and over the wall to the right side of the goal, right post, and I'm focused on that same quadrant, top right corner, okay, because I know the goalkeeper is going to set up on my left side. He's going to set the wall, so I'm focusing on that. The other technique that I work on from this side is I work on going to the goalkeeper's strong side. And the reason I do that is as a right-footed kicker, traditionally they think that I'm gonna go over the wall. Another technique that I know can fool goalkeepers that I've done before is being able to close my hips and go to the goalkeeper's right side, okay? Because I'm assuming that he's gonna cheat. He's gonna guess that I'm going up and over the wall, okay? And so I'm going to work on hitting a few up and over the wall, but I'm also going to work on a few to the goalkeeper's strong side, still with the inside of my foot technique. And I'll show you guys that technique right here, okay? So once again, I step back, okay, same process. Now, with this technique, the other thing is I don't want to focus too much on that side because I don't want to give away to the goalkeeper what I'm doing. So I'm gonna focus on this right side, okay? Imaginary whistle goes off, I take a deep breath, I look at the goal one more time, okay? And then on impact, I close my hips as hard as I can and I go to the goalkeeper's strong side. So it's gonna look like this. Okay, that wasn't very well done. Okay, that was an easy save, but I'm focusing on, so those are the two different techniques I hit. So I would go through each section, 5 to 6 balls, hit all those reps, okay? Get the rhythm so that I know when these free kicks happen in these quadrants, these are gonna be the ones where most goals are gonna be scored, and I know exactly what type of technique I need to use to score from those. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys like to see other tips, other things that you'd like to see done, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for liking this video, and please subscribe to the channel, and I'm looking forward to posting a lot more videos similar to this one.